We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. There's a counter shot. Caution being thrown to the wind. Beautiful counter shot. Can't score with that jab. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Only catching air with that hook. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Edwards in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
A punch and just got countered. Didn't land that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Tried to score with a jab. Nice counter. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Edwards in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
And there's the bell for round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Trying to land that jab. this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Catch and shoot. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. They exchange punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Hook was off target. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. Talk about a back at it in round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Counter shot lands. Well done with that counter shot. A perfect counter shot. And he fails to score with that left hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The perfect counter lands. The Venezuelan is rocked. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with the jab. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. How about that time counter shot? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Some big trouble here for Showtime Sonny Edwards. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this... Back into the fray here in round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The work rate is down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Good counter punch. Good counter punching. charts. Punch, counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Beautiful counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice punch. Nice counter. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares. Let's start the 6. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And this with the jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Hard look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Edwards in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have. Here we go. It's round 7. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Holding nothing back here in the round. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. The straight right just misses. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Incredible work rate. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. moves in that last round. Stamina is always...
Hosting this fight.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And that will do it. What a victory. And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
Where did that come from? What?
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. That counter punch caught him clean. They missed with the jab. Well done with that counter shot. Can't find a home for that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched.
And man, he goes down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Hold that thought. Pacquiao is rocked. How did they survive that?
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao now. Here we go. It's round 2. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
What a punch. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That uppercut just missed. Nice counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, their every twitch.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. And And he scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. And there's the bell to start round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Beautiful counter punch. Punch, counter punch. So close with that uppercut. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Misses with the right uppercut. He threw a punch and just got countered. Caution is being thrown to the wind. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. That belt. Here's the bell for round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Back and forth they go. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And that hook misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You don't want to trade shots. No rest for the weary. They exchange punches. There's a counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. I promise you. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. An uppercut does not score. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. Just missed with that jab. The perfect counter lands. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Misses with the straight left. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Linares in that last round. After what we saw in the... Here we go in the 6th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's all offense, all the time. Swing and a miss with that hook. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Linares in that lap. There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And that'll do it. Linares is down. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Good counter punching. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. You'd like to see more jabs. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
That counter shot lands. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.